Hey guys, we're back. Fucking just pumping out these goddamn videos.
I know, just pumping.
Man. Oh shit! I love pumping. Hey, we're pumping out content left and right here. So we thought it'd be fun today since DC has bestowed upon us a couple of brand new trailers here for some really hot content coming out. We thought we would do a blind react to them. So none of us have seen the Batman trailer that just came out today. And we had not seen the Black Adam trailer until about 3 or 4 minutes ago, and we watched that and did a reaction to that. So if you want to see our reaction to Black Adam, check it out. That'll be posted. For now, we're going to do a quick reaction here to the new The Batman trailer.
All right. Yep. It's going to take me a minute to get used to that name.
The Batman?
Batman?
The Batman.
I don't know. I think I'm more used to the title than I am to Robert Pattinson, but we'll see.
All right, here we go.
I'm not a believer. Well, not a believer yet.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Right. Oh shit, bad guys. Oh fuck.
And you got guns.
Hands up!
Oh, those are police. Also known as bad guys.
That's true.
Get out of here!
Who the fuck was that?
All right.
I don't know.
Is that a green coffee cup? Was that the Riddler?
That's the Riddler, 100%. Called it.
Right.
Fear is a tool.
I already kind of like
When
the
I
feel of
find
this.
The sky.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not just
He looks pretty good in the suit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can look at a place.
It's a warning.
I like the suit a lot. That looks good. Oh shit.
Oh,
I mean, why not shoot him where you see skin exposed?
like shoot him in his face?
Yeah.
The story's got to go on, Dave.
That's true. That's true.
Find the gun!
Oh, what the fuck?
This is a powder keg. And Riddler's the match.
I can take care of myself.
It looks like a young Willem Dafoe.
Pretty sure that was Catwoman, right? Two-Face?
I don't know, man.
I don't care what happens to me.
Oh, that was Andy Serkis there.
For you.
Yeah, Golem. All right.
Take it easy, sweetheart.
Take it easy.
Hear everything they say, ain't you?
All right.
Maybe we're not so
Very
different.
different.
This is...
Yeah,
Who are you under there?
looks a little gritty.
Yeah, it does actually. Dude, how many times has he been shot in this trailer?
Damn.
As long as they don't shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
You would think they would shoot him in the face by
What the
accident.
fuck is that?
What was that? That looked like an old muscle car.
I know.
Oh, shit.
Damn,
Is he like-
dude.
is he like-
I get the feeling DC is taking a turn here. Going even darker and more violent.
I'm not mad.
I got you!
No, they should have been doing this the whole time.
Oh, dude, the Batmobile is so fucking cool.
Damn.
Dude, I hate to say it, I love the cinematography, though.
Leave it to Dave.
Dude, that actually really impressed me. Straight up.
Damn.
Wow.
All right.
What a video.
That was, Jason, we said something at the beginning of this where we talked about, we're not sure yet, we're not believers yet in Robert Pattinson. I mean, the great thing about the Batman franchise is, if nothing else, it's taught us not to
Much into that.
to make a judgment too fast, right? Because when Michael Keaton was named, the first Batman that kind of started the whole movie process, right? Like, that was not very well received at all. I listened to a podcast recently with Michael Keaton, and he was talking about how, like, he was getting roasted by, like, everybody in Hollywood. Is like, man, this guy does comedy. This is a terrible choice. I mean, look, we're all young enough, Fossil, that's the only time we're ever going to say that about you. We're all young enough that I think most of us kind of grew up on the other side of 1988 whenever that movie came out. So we only know Keaton as, like, the Batman.
The Batman.
But that was a pretty universally panned decision early on. And then obviously, we know Heath Ledger playing the Joker, like, running up to that. I know I didn't feel great about it, and I know it was kind of the same thing. A lot of people were like, what are you talking about? The fucking guy from A Knight's Tale? What?
Yeah.
And it ended up being, like, one of the greatest, like, super villain performances like ever.
Sure, and recognized by the Academy as one of the greatest acting performances of all time since he won the Oscar.
Absolutely.
So, what are your as far as initial thoughts going into this compared to after watching this?
So for me, I mean, like, yes, I think the I guess if there is an elephant in the room, it's that okay, this is the guy from Twilight, right?
Yep.
I feel like
have to get over that.
I feel like a lot of people are going to cite that as a reason to not like this. Now, like, to be completely fair, I have not seen a ton of Robert Pattinson's work post Twilight fame, but I am familiar enough with it to know that he has really distanced himself from that type of those types of roles and performances, and he has since taken on a lot of very very acting intensive roles since then. And so, I'm aware that he is a much better actor than though that movie series is, might fool some people into thinking.
I mean, how much acting do you actually have to do to be a sparkling vampire, honestly?
Yeah.
Well, that actually leads us into the only segment that we set up for this reaction, which is, what's your favorite Twilight movie?
I don't.
No, I'm just kidding. We didn't really set that up. We don't know. We haven't seen that, right, Dave?
Yeah. I mean, look,
wink,
I was trying to be a professional. I was trying to just go ahead and go with it, man. But as far as my overall expectations, like I worried that I was going to have Batman fatigue, right? Because we've had a lot of Batman kind of leading up to this. It's like we just got done with the, I say just, but like, Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy didn't end that long ago. And so It's like, did we need another one of these? But this seems to be going, as you mentioned during the trailer, Josh, this seems to be going in a completely different direction, mostly different direction.
It feels very reality based.
Yeah.
Like there is no tank supercar. There is no digital.
I loved it. I love that you said reality based. While there's a muscle car with a supercharged like fucking jet on the back of it, as it's jumping through fire. Okay, because next time we talk about Fast and the Goddamn Furious, and you're like, it's not very realistic. I'm gonna remember this.
Didn't see any magnets on this car.
Yeah.
Now I will say this. I meant in the fact that he didn't just come find some super tank prototype in the basement of his billion-dollar corporation.
To be fair, we haven't seen the movie yet.
Correct. I mean, he sure as hell could get it from the billion-dollar corporation.
No, but this
felt like it felt like he wasn't wearing a mask that works like the Iron Man mask with a supercomputer. It doesn't look like he had targeting displays, through his eye holes.
No, he definitely didn't have any he definitely didn't have a bullseye on his forehead, because if he would have, then he definitely would have been dead. Because they definitely shot all over him and didn't kill him at all.
If this is a new direction, or maybe a maturation of their direction, because DC's always been a little bit more dark than Marvel. Marvel's got great action, but they bring a lot of funny to it. Well, I think if DC, with just the two movie previews that we just saw with the Batman and with Black Adam, just like these are both pretty fucking brutal. So I think if this is the further direction that they're going, I think this actually excites me for DC content, because Superman always ruins DC for me just because he sucks. So, like, seeing these two trailers right now actually gets me really excited about some future content.
I mean, for to not to go into it too deep, but to your point, Josh, if we can all agree, and I think probably the world as a whole agrees, that Marvel kind of has the monopoly on the superhero formula, right? At least as most people know it, right? So, heavy action, but heavy injection of comedy, and I don't want to say family friendly, atmosphere, but it is something it is something you can bring, your family to go see.
Outside of Deadpool and Logan, I mean, those are the only two.
And I to your point, I wish DC would just say, you know what? Marvel has that. We're never going to compete with that, even though they're, prior to this, their recent movies tried to. I feel like it's like, okay, let Marvel have that. We're going to go in a completely different direction with a different, demographic or different like market that we're trying to corner. And let's get some rated R superhero movies in the bank, man. Like that's what I would want. I don't know if either one of these is the case, but I would love to see some like heavy, violent superhero movies.
Yeah, I am still on the fence. The trailer was good. I still have some reservations, but I am excited to see it.
All right. Well,
Out of here.
if you guys like this type of content, be sure to like this video so we kind of know, hey, you want to see more of this type of content. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Later.
Live long and prosper.